In the past, we come to church to hear a good message. But today we seek Him. In the past, we studied so we could preach. We studied so we could teach. But today I need Him. I need Him. Throughout the years, it was so nice to hear people tell me that I was such a good minister and a good teacher and a good preacher. Felt good. But I'm beyond that, folks. I need Him. Paul said, I don't come to you preaching words of excellency. He said, I came with the demonstration of the power of God. What's more important? The Word kept us. Preaching and teaching and hearing the Word for so many years kept us. But God's taken us to a new level. I recently read a post on Facebook by James Durham, prophet of God from North Carolina. He said he had a dream that the night before, that he was on an elevator, and every level he went there were new demons. And he said the thought came to him, new levels, new devils. And every level God took him at, God would give him scripture, and I don't remember them all, but God gave him scriptures for everything that he was seeing. And he said he come to the understanding that God was saying that God wants to take us to new levels, but when we go to new levels, there'll be new battles. But if there's new battles, He will enable us to overcome each battle.
Yeah. Yes.
Amen. I want to go new levels. I preached New Year's Eve about going to new levels, to take the step to the next level. And I said, unfortunately, most of us look for the elevator or the escalator. But there is no elevator. I don't know. James Durham had an elevator, but God was trying to show him something. There's no, in other words, there's no easy path to the next level. I'm gonna quote a young man. I was telling him about Jesus, how he needed to give his life to the Lord. He looked at me and he says, "Oh, why does it have to be that way? You know, why do I have to serve God and be good and do all the right things to go to heaven?" Well, that's been my cry. Why does it have to be so difficult to get to the next level? But I want to tell you something. Ask any mountain climber how difficult it is to get to the next level. Ask any gold miner how difficult it is to find the vein. Ask any treasure seeker how difficult it is to find the treasure. Ask any diamond miner, how hard it is to get to the diamonds. If you want it, the Word of God says that a man seen a great pearl of great price, and he sold all he had to buy the property where that pearl was hid. It costs something, folks. It costs something. It costs dying out to self. It costs crucifying this flesh. It's going to cost you afflicting your body through fasting and prayer. It's not easy. But it's fasting and prayer. Not just fasting, not just prayer. Jesus said those like this don't come out except by fasting and prayer. In other words, the more powerful demons, or the spirit of doubt. Do you realize that a lot of times we don't accomplish great things for God simply because of the spirit of doubt? And that spirit has to be driven out by fasting and prayer. You want to go to the next level? You say, well, my physical problems won't permit me to fast. Then go on the Daniel fast. The Daniel fast means you can have vegetables, fruits, and grains, nuts. That's what I've been doing the last several days. And it's not easy. It's hard. I find myself weak. I find myself sick to my stomach. But I want Jesus. I want Jesus. I remember some years ago, maybe it was 30 years ago now, I went on an 8-day fast. Nothing. I started off with chicken broth and then it went just water. And I was sick the whole 8 days. I laid in my bed crying out to God. I was sick. But I needed something. And when I was done, God spoke to me. I said, God, He told me on the 8th day to quit because my plan was to go to 21 days if possible. And He spoke to me on the 8th day and He said, stop the fast. And I stopped the fast and I went the next day. I remember looking in the mirror and I was shaving. And I said, God, I don't understand. I understand 3 days. I understand 7 days. I understand 10 days, 12 days, 21 days, and 40 days. But I do not understand 8 days. And the Lord said, a new beginning. God gave me a new beginning that day. But that was 30 years ago. And I need a new beginning today. I need another level. I need a higher level. I need a closer relationship. I want to hear His voice. When I walk down the street, I want to be walking with Him and I want to hear His voice. I want to feel His presence. I want to be able to walk in the midst of your people, this people, His people, and miracles take place. I want people to hear that there's miracles down on the corner of Fulton and Trowbridge. I'm going over there to get mine.
Amen.
We are in a spiritual warfare right now. This country is in a spiritual warfare.
Yes, it is.
The demons are rising up. They are angry and they're doing everything that they possibly can. And we think it's a political thing. It is not political. It is a spiritual warfare. The demons are mad. Satan is mad and he's running rampant. But I got news for you. I looked at the back of the book and I know how the story ends. You're a loser, devil. And I got news for you. Are we recording this?
Yes.
I got news for you. Anybody that might just happen to listen to this message. If you're on the wrong side, you lose. If you're on any other side than Jesus Christ, you lose. Someone told me, posted on Facebook, that I'll be sorry that I won't be a liberal. No, I will never stoop that low. I will never become a liberal because I serve God. I serve God. I will not side with that of wickedness. Woe to him that calls evil good and good evil.
That's right.
Woe to him that calls bitter sweet and sweet bitter. That's the word of God. Woe! You call wickedness righteous? You think killing babies is a good thing? You're offended at a mama that breastfeeds her babies? Jesus said in the last day they will say, cursed be the paps that give suck. We're in that day today. You think it's okay for a transgender to go into the bathrooms with my little grandchildren? You got another thing coming.
That's what I said.
Whoa! Whoa! That's God's word. That's not me. I can say whoa until the time ends. I can say whoa all the way up to my grave and it means nothing. But when God says whoa, you're in trouble.
That's right. That's right. Come on, brother Tim.
We're in a spiritual warfare, folks. That's why God is calling His people to a closer walk. That's why prophets are saying, everywhere I turn, prophets are saying that this year is a year of breakthrough. We must break through.
Yes.
What are we breaking through? The walls of defense that the enemy has set up.
Yes. Yes.
The enemy has set up walls of defense to prevent you from getting closer to God.